Hi guys, welcome to the Mythic Booster channel and welcome to another episode of Broken Sword Live. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry I didn't do the stream on Wednesday last week. Life has just been mad. I would really like to get to a stage where I can warrant just being able to not drop everything but always be here. So I can only do that with your sort of guys' support. So, you know, that's really important, guys. So if you remember to sort of like and subscribe and do all those sort of things, share the stream, it makes a massive difference. I'm trying to add more value for you guys all the time, like with the Discord chat. So we have got the live Discord chat. If you go to our Twitter, @MythicBooster, there's a link to the Discord chat right at the top. That means you can actually chat live on stream and have some input into what's doing, just have some banter whilst we're playing. Because I think that could make this amazing. So please get involved in Discord, live chat, or if you just want to have a catch up later on, get involved in that chat as well. That will be absolutely sweet, wicked, and stuff. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. We've added a few new subscribers since last time. We're up to 604 subs, which is so cool. And I couldn't, again, do it without you guys. So there's all my thank yous and apologies. But now we're going to get straight back into more Broken Sword. As always, guys, I've got the brand new setup. If you haven't gone over to Instagram yet, I've just posted a picture. It's sweet. I've got this mad 28-inch 4K monitor. It means I can now have Discord open on a screen. I've got my OBS so I can make sure I'm getting good quality. I've got huge... it's just seriously like... and amazing. Right, anyway, you guys are coming here for Broken Sword. So Broken Sword is what we're going to do! Oh, I'm excited. Right, let's go. Let's go and speak to this dude. So last time, we had to save Nico from snakes, and we showed people stuff, and we've got to go and get the flipping heck was that? You just sound like a massive snake. Anyway, I might have to adjust the volume in a minute. We'll see. It's sounding very loud. Oh, it's very loud. Yes, you can. You can help us.
Have you ever heard of an English sea captain called El Draco?
El Draco? Not a very English name.
I think that's what the Spanish would have called him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
16th century. Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Francis Drake?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Have you got anything here that belonged to him?
Indeed, miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
That it? Really? Hello, how are you? Goodbye. Cabinet.
The cabinet was locked.
Oh, really? That wasn't even look. That's literally just go and try and thieve from the cabinet. That was literally. Is this? Surely this is. Try and thieve the thing. This is a thieve button.
There was nothing I wanted to do with the statue except find out where he bought his hat. Très chic.
Très chic. Très chic.
It was a small flat square of polished obsidian. Nothing like the one I was looking for. According to the caption, this was the scrying mirror given to Dr. John Dee by Sir Francis Drake.
Okay. Scry? Interesting. Okay. Oh, what's... Got some weird three-headed statue. I wonder if that's, what's its name? Oh no, well, we're not clicking. No, we're not actually clicking on that, are we?
Philistine, but old vases bore me.
Yeah, they kind of bore me. Oh. Weird. These women literally just look like, I don't know.
I had and have no interest in old pots.
You just say Nico. If you are watching, guys, please get involved with the chat. Let us know how it's all looking and doing and stuff. That's always really good.
Enormous stone out under my jacket.
I don't understand why this button is either look at button or thieve the living crap out of it button. Or here. Ask. Okay, and more.
It was a stone identical in size and style to the coyote stone. However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar.
It's the jaguar stone. Okay. We need to get that out of here somehow. I'm sure the guy's going to cut off if I'm going in.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
It's certain.
I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of somebody.
Maybe we can get on the telephone and...
I didn't need to make a call.
Get him to kick up some...
Bonjour.
Bonjour, ça
I
va?
wonder if you could help me.
I'm still not used... Still not used to Nico's
What's
new
so
voice.
funny?
I'm just not. It's just still freaking me out a bit, if I'm honest.
Oh, never mind.
These two are a little bit annoying. Yeah. Okay, right. See if we can re-talk to about the stone.
What can you tell me about the scrying mirror?
Ah, that belonged to the alchemist and part-time Elizabethan spy, Dr. John Dee. It was brought back from the New World by Sir Francis Drake and presented to him. It's Mayan, you know.
Had the idea.
What is a scrying mirror?
Yeah, I was wondering the same, if I'm
Like a
honest.
crystal ball, and you can't see anything in it. Apparently, he had a partner who used it to talk with angels. If you ask me, you were barking mad.
Yeah.
It didn't look anything like the Coyote Stone. This one was like a little black shaving mirror. Is the scrying mirror the only piece of obsidian Drake gave Dee?
Funny you should ask. There's another called the Jaguar Stone. Dee never liked it though. Said there were angels in the mirror, but devils in that stone.
You've got a devil stone as well.
Can I take a closer look at Dee's mirror, please?
No, you cannot. That's why the cabinet is locked. They tried some newfangled interactive scheme. And you can guess what happened. Bloody kids ran off with half the exhibits. Hands-on experience, my foot. In my days, it was hands-off, I ask you. What do kids know about ancient Mayan civilization? Nothing.
What do you think? What's the great big brown thing on his neck? Like, what is this? What's this supposed to be? It looks like he's hoarding a weird old... whatever. Let's find out about the Jaguar Stone.
Can you tell me something?
Hey, what up,
about the
Vigos?
Jaguar Stone?
Hey, man.
Certainly, miss.
See, look how better the
So-called
chat is
Jaguar
now.
Stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis
Yeah, good, buddy.
Drake and presented with, as you already know, the more famous scrying mirror to John Dee.
Okay.
The old loony didn't like the stone though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
I've already... Oh.
No, we need to be friendly with him. V, just to let you know, I said earlier on about the Discord chat. If you want to get involved in that offline, feel free. Go up over to the Twitter and then...
Do you know if
Up
this
the top.
mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tislactic. I can't even say.
Totally,
Oh, the
totally
summary will be
lactic.
able to help you better than me.
totally lactose. No, hang on. Totally lucid. Not totally lucid. Lecti, what's it? Oh, hello. Is that...
This young lady has some
Pegram?
questions to ask, Professor.
From?
I think she's from France.
Professor Ruby?
Oh, Pierre.
Yeah? What? You two know each other, do you? Excuse
Okay.
me. the
I can
telephone.
see Ubier here.
We meet again.
Mademoiselle, France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
Right. That's some stuff
I
from you,
thought
Mr.
you were going
Ubier.
to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
All about.
Professor Oubier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Oh, hello. Docks. More stolen crap coming in from where Nico was kidnapped from, I think.
Can you answer me some questions about the Jaguar stone?
Jaguar.
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
Hands on that. Ah. Oh.
It's gone. Some sods half-inched it.
Half-inched?
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Oublié showed up and the stone promptly disappeared.
Very.
I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
Right, how are we going to get out of it? Do with that kick. Well, I might. Oh, we need to get out of here. Sweet, excellent, good. Right.
Don't you think it's suspicious that Oublié has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess, moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublié.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
Excellent. While you're doing that, we maybe have that chafing mirror way and maybe work out what's...
Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, hello.
But I had to catch up with Oublié, and fast. The cabinet was locked.
Worth a try. I don't know why we wanted the chafing mirror, but, you know, worth it for a bubble, isn't it? These two just look... Chinese, I suppose. Asian. So... out of here.
The doors were securely locked.
Key. Same key. Over there. Look. He's doing there. Like, go out.
I'm sorry, miss, but I shall have...
Oh, but surely you'd...
No, you're a witness.
Fully weak. Haven't it?
It would probably be less suspicious if I kept away from the empty case. The doors were securely locked. The doors were securely locked. The doors were... I didn't want the mask or... I doubted the girls would be any help to me.
Hello.
You'll have to be quick, miss. I'm on the phone.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask him just then. The cabinet was
Next to him.
The key unlocked the case.
Ancient dagger. Okay, we don't need it.
I locked the case again and took the key.
Maybe we can use the dagger to like open the lock or something. Quite difficile. Nice. Yeah, nice. Just
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
au revoir. Bye bye. Sweet. Meanwhile, back at Ketch's Landing. Back to George. Okay.
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
Oh, right, okay, yes, I'm trying to remember where we are. So this is the museum with the two women and the dude now hanging from... with all the water in the background. Right.
The ship looked too fragile to touch. March 20th, 1670 fix. Engaged frigate off Fan Salvador? It was garbage.
Salvador.
Huh. I guess being a pirate didn't require too many academic qualifications. The passage went on to describe how Ketch had got wind of the approach of a fleet of English ships. It seemed the new governor had not shared his predecessor's views on Ketch's activities. They were out for his blood. Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden.
Interesting.
For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
Surprise!
Hey. Oh, this is the young girl.
What the?
Emily?
Who are you?
I'm Emily.
That's it.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? I'm never going to grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here.
That's a good plan to me,
What's your
Emily.
name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws,
Jeez.
make your mind up.
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah? Boy, that's interesting.
He was a sailor captain. This is his house.
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
Because Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad. Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says
Oh.
when the Lord
Oh,
hands out
shivers.
common
God,
sense,
that's-
Aunt Mina
Oh.
was off getting double
Hell.
portions of chin.
Double portions.
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
Love it. Be helpful when we start playing Monkey Island. Hey,
I bet you
Island
can't
reference.
keep this piece of
Let
coal
me-
in your
yeah.
mouth for the next half hour.
Could too. I could keep it in my mouth for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah? Go on then. Prove it.
Don't want to. And if you try to make me, I'll tell Aunt Mina.
I love that with
Look,
Kid.
an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
Definitely.
No.
Definitely. Magic stone. Stab her. Stab her with a thing.
Would you like to play darts?
Go to sleep.
No.
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you
Yeah,
catch.
brilliant.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
No, they're going to stick in you and make you go to sleep. Out whinging.
Do you know how to use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school.
Uh.
Not until 5th grade.
Oh. Surveying portion. I want this chart. We should have done this. Jumped out.
Okay. I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what?
Start with.
The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk.
What you doing, Jaws?
I'm putting this old map on the desk.
What you doing that for, Jaws?
Because it was obviously intended to fit in this recessed area.
How'd you work that out?
It's obvious.
I'm a frickin' genius, that's how. Okay, pen.
That might come in useful in ticklish situations.
Oh, there you go. See if we make up. We make up with.
What you doing now, Jaws?
Knock it off, will ya? There's something you want to know. I don't buy cute or lost puppy. I'm just borrowing this feather, that's all.
Why?
I might be able to make use of it.
You gonna steal it? That's bad. I'm gonna tell on you.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I'm not stealing, just borrowing.
With semi-short, long-term relocation. Is it any? Well, okay.
That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there.
Barrel.
Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobart had a nasty experience in a water butt once.
Oh my life. Of course. Of course did. Yep.
2 bells and all's well. Pirates were cool.
Yeah, they were.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate.
Maybe he was a
Might have been
Templar.
a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
Cutlass.
It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action.
On this, play with the ship.
Hard a port, bosun. Aye, aye, Captain Stobart. She cannot take it, Captain. My lad's dead. Abandon ship.
Oh dear. Love it. Love it. The dilithium crystals can't handle it, Captain. Speak to crazy girl. Hold on, crazy girl.
Why don't you run along and play?
Wobbly head.
Aunt Mina told me, stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy. That cross you're wearing, Emily,
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
it's just like the
Lucky
one Captain Ketch wore.
Jesus.
Can
cross.
I borrow it?
That's my lucky Jesus. Wow, okay, cool.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
What can... Ah, that's wobbling. Ah. There's Mark.
She wouldn't have been interested.
Actually,
She wouldn't have been interested.
okay. Lucky cup.
She wouldn't have been interested.
Lantern. Okay, interesting.
Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
And lantern. I must be able to use the lantern with a ship.
Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover. For is it not writ that
confused. I'm confused again.
It was a beautifully crafted model of a sailing ship. The ship looked...
The fact that I can pick this up means...
There were several things I wanted to say to that awful kid, but I held my tongue. She wouldn't have been interested.
What you doing now?
Grown-up stuff.
I doubt that.
I've put the feather back. Are you happy now?
Don't you want to steal it anymore?
For the last time, I didn't steal it.
That's your word against mine, and I'm the one with the dimples.
It was an indented well in the corner of the desk. I guess it was intended to hold ink, but it seemed unnecessarily wide. Maybe Ketch had used it to hold his rum bottles steady in heavy seas.
Ah, no! Lantern! Then it's going to reflect something and do something. Ah, here we go.
The lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate. Before you ask, I've put the lantern in the inkwell. See? It fits.
Why?
Because it was cut to fit.
Why?
Because sneaky old Captain Ketch made it that way.
Why?
What is with all the questions?
Because I'm interested.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have
Indeed.
the insatiable curiosity of the young.
Why?
All right. Truce.
No.
That looked like that's where it was supposed to be, so I left it there. The desk had obviously been cut to fit the chart. Or maybe vice versa. There were several things I...
Like, when the quill is in there. It literally looks like it casts a shadow.
Before you ask, I've put the...
Don't you want to...
For the last...
That's your word.
The base of the lantern fitted precisely in the inkwell. The desk had obviously been cut to fit the chart. Or maybe vice versa.
Stuck. Definitely casting a shadow.
It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action of my life.
Oh, if I can get her cross off her, if I put the cross in there, it'll reflect a shadow and X marks a spot. Makes sense. Get it off with anything that wants. Take the quill out. That's clearly supposed to go in there. Yeah, well.
It was a beautiful...
Find something. Go for a stretch. Oh, excuse me. Right, I need to go and find. Rio's clearly gonna have something. Clearly, but hopefully at least. Right, Rio, my old mucker. Bicycle. help getting the cross off of Emily, me old mucker. Ah, there we go, quill.
Any use for a quill?
What's that quill?
It's what people used to write with in Captain Ketch's days.
No, man. I'd sooner be fishing.
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape, and when you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said, how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? I'm sick of puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy. I don't see how I'm gonna catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
What do you need to catch a tiger fish?
One of them real fancy flies like the rich fishermen use.
Right. I can tie it. Right, okay. Find this.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. Surely. Now we can use the quill.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
Just give him the quill? Quill's gonna let him...
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
Would be.
There was nothing else on the bicycle wreck I could use. I wasn't going anywhere in that boat without Rio to sail her.
Okay. Make a fly. Out of there. Somehow. This is difficult. Right, the net. Right, when the net.
I didn't want a fishing net. It was a net left to dry.
I don't actually want a whole fishing net. I need to make basically a fly. Fancy fly. Surely I can use that, do that. Bones eaten or
No. No. Nope. That wouldn't... Nope.
ah! Sorry for being loud. Right, fine.
The novelty value of having an inner tube in my pocket had worn off. I left it there. I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
Nothing. At all. Jesus. And speak to Emily. Fancy fly.
There were several things up. She wouldn't have been.
Ah, ow. Why did the bin ow? Why was it?
It was an old wooden barrel. Maybe it was from Ketch's ship.
Probably put my hand in it. What's in it?
Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far as I was concerned. It was a shiny and very sharp-looking pirate's cutlass.
Somehow?
Wrong. It would have been easy to reach. It would also have been the most.
Life.
Nope. I'd better.
Basically, I need to make a fly. I need to make a fishing lure fly. But everything. I've definitely clicked.
It was the quill I'd found in the Ketch Museum. It was the poisoned dart. I'd never known anything keep her quiet so effective. It was the electronic marker which Bronson used with his...
I'm stuck, guys. I'm really quite stuck. I don't know. The flagpole and the flagpole. That's obviously those used to assemble because we can get in there. Using a feather with the cat. Hello.
The cat made short work of the feather, tearing it into a blizzard of small pieces.
Yeah, I have to get Emily's cross. I think Emily's cross goes in the inkwell. And I think that's going to then cast a cross onto the map that shows us where we have to go. But now we've managed to shred these feathers. I think this is going to let us make a fishing fly. Then get a conch. We'll give the conch to Emily. Emily will give us the cross and Bob's your father's uncle. There you go, look, feather.
That isn't it at all.
Feather with that. That's fine. If we just now give these shards of feather to Rio. Yeah, if we give these shards of feather to Rio, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to tie a fly out of it. Then, that way, he'll then give us a conch, because he'll get a tiger fish. I think that's it. It's got to be it. It's got to be it.
There was nothing else on...
I know. Feathers.
What you got there?
What you've got there?
This is just what you need to make a fly.
Thanks. Let's hope them tiger fish hungry.
Let them tiger fish hungry, man.
Here's a conch.
Hey! Nice. Go and blag Emily with this. Yes. Do have to get Emily across. What we're going to do, we're going to go and blag a bit of cross stack stick crossorama off of the M&M. And then hopefully that'll give us somewhere else to go. And I think that's probably it. Well, stuff we need to find out, I should imagine. We'll see. I love this music.
Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Why
No.
are you called Jaws? Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, conch, pretty. Swap for the cross, yes or no? Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay, we'll do swapsies.
Yay, swapsies! Swapsies for the cross. Yo, yo. Well done, Em. Like Travis just went... rip it through her neck. Love it. Now we're going to put the cross. Pen holder. And that's going to test the...
Ketch's cross slipped snugly into the pen holder.
Yeah, it did.
Before you ask, I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
It fits.
Impulse, mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
The lantern cast a strong light
yeah,
over the
but it's
desktop.
true.
The light cast a shadow of the cross.
Yeah, it did.
And the shadow fell precisely over a small, unnamed island
Now you see, you
shaped
can't
like a skull.
teach these smarts, boys and girls. Gotta go to Skull Island. More Monkey Island flashbacks. Well, it's not even flashbacks.
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
Zombie Island?
Kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
I never get to leave the house.
Oh, Rio. Crossback?
I wasn't going to take the cross out of the holder. Somehow I just knew.
No. Somehow I just had this inkling feeling it was supposed to be there. Right. Let's get off this island, man. Mr. Rio, we need to borrow your ship, boy. Please get us off the island. So I can go to Zombie Island. I feel like I'm in like an episode of like Jamaican Resident Evil. Right then, Rio, off to Jamaican Island.
I wasn't going.
Hey, Rio, get us off the island, boy. Yes, please.
Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're mad, man.
The rain will keep the zombies indoors.
Yeah, because those zombies hate getting wet.
Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no
Wrap
zombies on Zombie
your
Island.
pants.
It's not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good. What do you mean, not anymore?
You still want to go?
It's the zombies
Yes.
ate them all.
I ain't had no luck with them
I'm gonna mute my mic because
And with the mood my sister
I'm gonna
is
have an
in,
Oreo and I don't
I'll
want
be
to chew in your
sleeping
ear.
with the zombies.
Boom! Check it out. No messing around. We just get the job done. Yeah, because Zombie Island doesn't sound intimidating at
So-
all.
This was Zombie Island. Somehow I'd been expecting something more sinister.
Like zombies?
Come on, Rio. Let's find that treasure.
No thanks. I'm staying right here.
I steal right
Come
here.
on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
Fair play. And really, we got to climb, have we? Well, good job. Got me. Climber extraordinaire.
It was too high. I couldn't get up there.
At the cliff.
The cliff was steep. Too steep to climb without handholds.
Too steep to climb.
And I couldn't find any.
Ah, look. I'm a badass. Steep to out. I love the fact they've now just given me an incline. What's dots? Rock outcrop. Else?
That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Rest it, man. This whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. He was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch.
Right. Now, rock outcrop. Still got this epoxy theodolite. I don't know what to do again. I like the fact that I'm so around.
Rio's boat was strewn with fishing nets and tackle.
Ooh!
It was the boat that Rio had brought.
Right, so now I'd seen that. Now I can maybe fishing net as a cargo net. Maybe. Right over the edge.
Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
Sweet. Now I can throw it over the outcrop. A cargo net. Maybe, okay, we get... You see, look, we get there in the end, boys!
Planning on catching some fish?
Oh,
Nope.
I'm planning on
I'm
climbing...
after a big rock.
Planning on climbing a cliff. In. That. The outcrop. Throw it over it.
Well, here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, man. Right, whilst he's climbing, I'm going to have another Oreo.
I stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like forever, until suddenly I found myself, wow, in an abandoned London Underground station. This place must have been closed down decades ago.
Right, Oreo munched. Vending machine. Cupboard. Right, let's just have a look around. I just randomly work out how to get out of here.
A latch lock stopped me getting into the cupboard.
Don't need a latch lock. Knife. Pick the latch up. We got out the door.
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the softwood frame.
Yeah, it did.
The door gave slightly and then held firm. My fingers were too...
Now, check this out. So we now need something to get in the crack to prise the door open.
The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing.
At the vending machine.
The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate.
Wow, okay.
The cup was empty. The slot was much too thin for my fingers. The blade was too thick for the knife. It might have been a nice souvenir if it hadn't been torn and dirty. The machine looked like it had sold its last ticket a long time ago. I'd probably break my neck if I climbed over the sleepers, or worse, a heel. A pile of old railway sleepers was blocking the platform. It was an old ticket machine. A sign read, Tickets 3D.
Wow. Time ago.
The blade was too thick for the narrow slot. The machine looked like it had sold its lap.
Oh, she's down like that. Okay, fine.
was a poster advertising holidays in Scotland. It was an old chocolate vending machine. The tray was empty. The cup was empty. 1D only was embossed below the coin slot. Something protruded slightly from the slot. The slot was much too thin for my fingers. The blade was too thick. There was nothing very useful in my bag, just a single hair clip.
Oh, nothing very useful. Sounds extremely useful, Nico. Oh. Magic. Boom.
I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine. The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate.
Oh.
I pulled out an old English penny.
Back in the slot?
An ancient bar of chocolate dropped into the tray at the bottom of the machine. And as a special bonus, the penny dropped through to the reject bucket.
Nice. Next slot. Sweet, okay, result.
I pulled out an old English penny.
Right, it's getting dark in here, guys. I'm just going to try and turn some lights on in the house just to get the green screen back to a sensible level. Give me 2 seconds. Help. Hey, there you go. The wonders of Philips Hue lighting, boys and girls. Okay, chocolate, bit of dime.
I took the ancient bar of chocolate.
Okay, so now weird.
The penny was too large to...
Fine. That. Excuse us. What the truck? That was a ghost, right? No, there was definitely a ghost there. There was a ghost there.
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily, and the machine spat out a card.
No. Hard say.
The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me.
But
the card also had my fortune on it. A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage.
No. Post old sub. Yeah, isn't it just? Like, okay. Indeed, yeah. Indeed, yeah. All a bit, yeah, it's a bit of that. Or is it that? I don't know. It's scary. I don't know if I got a ghost. Hey, look. Hey. There's a ghost emoji. Yeah, there is. Ooh. Right, okay. So, okay, subway. That made a jump. I love the way this card says 13 stone. Supposed to say.
The poster was advertising a play I'd never heard of. The date on the poster was before I was born.
Why is that like a... The poster was before I was born.
It looked just like the modern one. It was an old map of the London Underground.
Surely, can we use a card to get in here? Crack?
I
Hey!
remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the
Thick, right,
lock,
okay.
and the latch lifted.
Like a bit of paper. Yeah.
If I closed the cupboard, the ticket might not open it
I want
again.
to close it. I want a red button. Big red button that says don't push. Push it. Push it. Oh, nice. Stop the tube train. Get on the tube train. Hush. Great.
The train was my ride out of
Yeah,
it.
sick.
I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
Sweet. Nicely done. You know what time it is, don't you, boys and girls? That time. That time. Because I don't want to rush it. And as I also said, because Mr. V Ghost on my case, rightfully so, he said, James, where was the stream from last week? You wasn't here to do it. And I said, you know, I'm really sorry about that, dude, but I'm going to do 2 in a row. And he was the only one that knew that. He quizzed me up in the comments. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do 2 in a row. So I'm going to do another stream tomorrow. It's going to be about the same sort of time, because I'm going to work tomorrow. It'll be about 4 o'clock-ish. It's snowing again here in sunny England. In snowy England. But there's going to be another stream tomorrow. We've just got onto Zombie Island. We've just got Nico out of the museum looking for Ubier, who's probably stolen the Jaguar Stone, which we need to get back. But we will have another stream tomorrow, so I'm not going to go mad. We've done an hour today, and we will probably do... Hopefully I can tune in. I'm sure you can. And if not, Ghost, as always, we will put it on later. Yeah, lovely, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it as well. And, you know, I will always try and do the stream. Sometimes life gets in the way. When we have, you know, 10,000 subscribers, you know, we might be able to take a day off work and stuff in general. But what really does make a difference, please try and share this stream if you can. Get a banger like. Thanks for getting involved in chat. Tell and share this with anyone else. Look, I can even do my sub. My little natty good. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to get stuck in ways. And I will see you next. Just geek at heart. See you next time, guys. Thanks very much.